If I asked you, come up and give a speech, what do you say? Pick me, pick me! Or would you just turn away and pretend that I am not looking at you? Fellow Toastmasters, and all those of you who are mortally afraid of public speaking, why would you not say, pick me, pick me? I know I'm the only one that has a personality problem. Brian Tracy once said, what would you dare to do if you knew that you could not fail? What's stopping you? Is it fear of failure? Or is it fear of success? The fear that success will change you so much that your loved ones will not recognize the new you. It is fear, isn't it? I know. I'm familiar with fear too. I once went with a little boy to the land of giants in Walpole, Western Australia. It is called the land of giants because of these giant, huge trees that grow there. We were supposed to take a walk on the treetop walk, where we'd be close to the birds singing melodiously, and we'd be able to see the views that only the leaves at the top of the tree could see. As we approached the ramp to go up the walk, the little boy said, "No, no, I'm not going up that ramp. Mommy!" Why not? Mommy! Are you afraid? Why are you afraid? Look, people are going up the ramp. There's nothing to be afraid of. Come on, I'll hold your hand. Let's go. Now, before I tell you about how we went up the ramp and walked the treetop walk, let me tell you about the walk itself. The pathway is supported by 3 poles, but these poles do not bear the weight of the entire structure. The weight of the structure is borne by curved beams. The best analogy that I can give you is, imagine you're hugging someone. If you hug the person very tightly, you will suffocate that person to death. If you do not hug tight enough, that person will say, "What's wrong with me? Why am I getting a hug?" The hug has to be just right so that you can feel the warmth. It's the same with the curved beams. If the tension in the curved beams are too strong, the whole structure will buckle. If they're too loose, the whole structure will collapse. The tension in the beam has to be just right to hold the structure together. As a consequence of its design, the walkway will sway and dance with the breeze like the leaves in the trees. And so, the little boy and I ascended the ramp onto the treetop walk. As we got to the top, a strong wind gushed, and the structure swayed and danced. And the little boy cried, "Mommy! I want to go back." I said, "It's longer to go back and to complete the walk. We've gone past the point of no return. As I was talking to that little boy, thoughts of my childhood, of a nursery rhyme I learned at childhood, came back to me. A nursery rhyme called Rockabye Baby, especially the part of what happens when the bow breaks. So we completed the walk, and when we hit ground, that little boy said, "Hey, that was fun! Let's go! Let's do it again!" Well, after conquering my fear of heights, I figured I'd like to conquer my fear of public speaking. I know, I told you, I've got a personality problem. I talk to myself a lot. So I went to the Toastmasters meeting and signed up on the first visit, just in case I changed my mind. And then the Vice President of Education said, "Next week you are doing your icebreaker." Icebreaker? That's more like a knee knocker to me. My knees were so bruised from all that shaking. Now you're asking me, did I ever feel like quitting Toastmasters? Yes. But Dr. Susan Jeffers says, you have to feel the fear and do it anyway. I urge you, adopt Nike's motto, just do it! Public speaking is like riding a bicycle. The only way you're going to learn to ride a bike is to get on a bike and ride. It's the same with public speaking. The only way you're going to learn to speak in public is to get up on stage and speak. Darren LaCroix, the 2001 Toastmasters World Champion of Public Speaking, said, "There are 3 ways to improve your skills at public speaking." Those of you who heard me speak before know what those 3 ways are. The 3 ways of improving your skills at public speaking are stage time, stage time, stage time. Now, you're asking me, how do I get stage time? Where do I get an audience from? Surely, you're not thinking of us hiring an audience. That's too expensive. But if you join Toastmasters, you get a friendly, encouraging audience who will help you improve your skills at public speaking. Join Toastmasters for your stage time. I ask you again, what would you dare to do if you knew that you could not fail? Would you get up and speak? If I said I need a speaker, would you say, "Pick me, pick me"? Come on, I'm waiting for your hands to show up. Have fun with Toastmasters.